This chapter doesn't seem so bad at first sight.
Hold your horses, buddy. You haven't even checked the map properly yet.
And I'm sure you've noticed that merc has a door key, right? He'll open the door right next to your throne.
And you don't even know how many reinforcements there'll be. It's Hector hard mode, you know? Or have you forgotten it already?
I know all that, guys. Chill. I'm just saying that this one seems less annoying than the two previous chapters. That Mongol Horde chapter sucked, and the previous one was a shitfest.
I mean, yeah, the Mongol Horde chapter was super annoying. You've only beaten it because you're lucky as fuck. The previous one wasn't so bad, though. It has a rough start and you have to rush a bit, but the rest is fine.
Anyways, what team will you be bringing to this one, Joe?
I think I'll bring the low levels to grind them up a bit. I don't want to leave anyone behind.
I don't have to remind you that you're in Hector hard mode in a community rebalance patch, do I? Don't expect to level everyone equally, cause, as you've seen so far, this playthrough is gonna be tough as fuck. I seriously think you should start benching some people. Guy would be a good start.
Why Guy, though? He's been a solid unit so far.
Lynn gets extra crit and C bows on promotion, meaning she'll be just as good as swordmasters while being able to wield killer bows from the get-go.
So swordmasters are pretty much just useless now, yeah?
Yeah, pretty much.
Nah, I don't agree with this at all. If we follow that same logic, then archers and snipers are straight up useless. Besides, there may be chapters that I'll need more than one sword unit on the team, so laying it all on Lynn just won't cut it. She won't be able to hold all that much pressure. And man, come on, look at the XP I'm getting. It's as if XP was a problem now.
Of course, Lynn won't be the only sword unit on the team. You'll have plenty of cavaliers to cover that for you. And I'm telling you, man, bench them as soon as possible. Otherwise, you'll have the same problem Donald had on his swinging sword playthrough, and we'll end up having to restart the entire campaign all over again.
And it's as if archers being useless wasn't a widely known fact. If only they had plus 30% crit, just like in the swinging sword.
Wait, they don't have extra crit here?
Nah, they don't, which is a shame. I know it because I had to fight a sniper while on Lin mode. He had a normal crit rate.
But Mangs gave him extra crit on swinging sword. Why didn't he give it to him here?
No idea, man. Absolutely no idea. To be honest, every promoted class that wields only one weapon type should have an extra crit rate, in my opinion. It truly is a waste to promote someone only to see him continue using the same shit without any bonuses.
Yeah, and the game itself follows that rule, except for snipers. It's as if they indeed hated bows and wanted to make archers as useless as possible.
Yeah, man, it's absolutely mental. I don't get it either.
I definitely want that dragon shield, though.
You know he's carrying a longbow, right? He'll definitely mess with your team.
Yeah, I know that. Hopefully he won't move.
Joe, he's a nomad. You really think he won't move?
Well, I don't know. There are some nomad bosses that don't move.
Well, yeah, that's true. Let's see it then.
I'll get really pissed if this guy moves. I'll be honest with you.
I'd expect the worst if I were you. We know how this campaign is being so far.
Yeah, that's true. Are you fucking serious?
Yep, he does move, as expected.
Now this is bullshit. We're still on an early chapter and I'm having to fight off a goddamn nomad who attacks me from halfway across the map with a weapon I cannot counter. Complete and utter bullshit.
I thought that other boss you fought the other day had made it clear that bosses are gonna suck in this playthrough.
I thought that guy was overtuned by accident, and not that all bosses would be straight up ridiculous.
Nah, bro, come on. Sure, he has a longbow, which is an annoying weapon, but he seems pretty manageable to me. His hit rate isn't that great and doesn't deal a shit ton of damage. I think you'll get him if you plan your team properly.
He doesn't deal a shit ton of damage? Bro, he almost nuked Rebecca in a single hit.
She doesn't have a lot of defense, man. Taking a ton of damage is normal for her.
She has 19 HP, though. He left her with only 5. And that's with a longbow, a low damage weapon. Imagine if he came up with the silver bow instead.
Yeah, in that case, you'd be dead.
Well, that's super fun, getting sniped by the boss from the other side of the map.
Stop being so dramatic. His stats aren't that great. I'm sure you could one-round him if you lured him with a tanky character.
I have only 7 turns to do that, though. 7 turns to clear everyone, get the chest, and kill this stupid boss. Now that's fucking fun.
Relax, homie. We'll figure something out. One thing's clear, though. You gotta retry this one.
Yeah, I guess this one's beyond saving at this point. All right, bro, what do you suggest me to do?
I think you could sit back for a while, defend against the incoming enemies, and then lure and focus on the boss. Time may be short, but I think you'll be able to pull it off.
Nah, bro. Dumb chapters require dumb strategies. Get Irk on the team and use him and Rebecca to nuke the boss on turn 2. Better to clear that motherfucker out as quickly as possible than to leave him for last. You never know what else will be coming your way as the chapter goes on.
Well, that's actually true, but also very dangerous. The safest way is to stand back and lure him once the situation gets under control.
What if it doesn't get under control? Hector Hard Mode is notorious for its unfair reinforcements. Do you really think things will get easier as the chapter progresses? I'm telling you, lure him quickly and wipe him out ASAP.
Sure, but then Rebecca and Irk will probably be left wounded after their exchanges with the boss, while lots of enemies will get them from the south. How are you going to deal with that?
There's a simple way of doing so, but it's risky. Use Irk to kill them all.
Do you really think Irk will survive against all those enemies?
Not to mention he's level 12. He'll eat up a lot of XP with that. I thought you weren't a fan of using over-leveled or pre-promoted toons early on, Donnie boy.
And I truly am not, but at this point, the fuck else can you do? And you said you're barely getting any XP anymore, so why worry about XP at all if all your toons are over-leveled already? Anyways, it's up to you, Joey boy. Either that, or risk getting overwhelmed by reinforcements and losing the dragon shield.
Nah, I low-key agree with you, man. I'm gonna have to use some sketchy strat to get through with this chapter.
Joe, you're not considering embarking on this, are you? Irk probably won't resist all those enemies ganging up on him. He'll die.
So what if he dies, man? This isn't Iron Man, and if he does die, then it'll be literally on turn 1. Less than 3 minutes will be wasted that way.
Yeah, well, fair enough, homie. I think it's sketchy as fuck, but we'll see.
It is sketchy as fuck, but it's what I've said. What else can you do at this point? Let's just take risky strats and see if they work. The cost of losing will be minimal anyways. Joey should be thankful for my Irk though, eh?
Yeah, man. He'll truly be a lifesaver if he manages to pull this off. It'd be literally impossible otherwise.
For sure. Let's see if he'll be able to perform though.
Damn it, man!
And on the first attack even...
Yeah, that sure did suck. And there's one more knight, right?
One more knight, a soldier, and 2 archers.
Damn, man, will this strat work at all? I don't think Irk will be able to hold all that by himself.
Sure he can. You'll just need a bit of patience and a few restarts. Eventually he'll get it done. Honestly though, do you have anything else in mind? There's Obama's strat too, but then you'll end up losing that one by turn 5 or 6 and probably with good levels in the bag. It'll hurt way more, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. I'll give this strat of yours another try if this one fails.
And it's not over yet. It'll only fail once Irk stops breathing, and he still stands. Yep, now it's over.
Bro, I hate when it comes to RNG abuse. I'll have to keep retrying this till Irk somehow survives and is capable of beating the boss.
I mean, this isn't the only viable strat for this chapter, I'm sure. There are others you could use. We still haven't figured it out yet.
Well, I don't know, man. Shit can get pretty tight when put in situations like these, especially when there's a time constraint on the table. Not only for the boss, but for the chests down there as well.
Yeah, maybe, but I'm positive that this chapter in particular probably has a better way of handling it. Or else people who didn't do Lin mode would be dead here, as they'd have to do this with a base level Irk.
Well, maybe that's exactly it. Do you think Joe would have gotten this far with base level Matthew and Dorcas? He probably wouldn't even have beaten chapter 1 if that were the case.
Hey, fuck you, man.
Nah, bro, now I'm being dead serious. Let's be real here. Do you think you would have gotten thus far if all your characters were on their base levels?
I mean,
It's not to insult you or anything, man. I'm asking a true question, for real.
yeah, maybe I'd have given up already. I don't know.
See? And to be honest, man, I see no problem at all on abusing RNG in chapters like this one. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. Doing it cleanly is nicer, sure, but using dirty strats will still get it done either way.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Donnie boy's much calmer today, isn't he?
I was noticing that as well. He's even helping with strats and shit.
I guess we all have our days of peace, huh?
Yeah, I guess we do. Anyways, time to get this done. Come on, Irk. Damn! 1 HP!
Clutch, but at least phase 1 is complete. No one else will come for him now. He cleared them all. Now it's time for phase 2. Kill the goddamn boss.
With 1 HP?
Of course not, dumbass. You'll have to use Priscilla to heal him.
Oh yeah, only now I've noticed. You didn't bring Sarah, did you?
Yeah, there wasn't any room for her. Hector's gonna have to bear this chapter without the love of his life. But bro, Priscilla's gonna die if I send her to heal Irk, won't she?
Use Marcus to rescue her. He's in a prime position for that.
Ah, yeah, that's true. Well, then let's get to it. Let's go, boys. Bam! Got him! See you later, Genghis Khan. Thanks for the strat, Donnie. It really helped.
Don't mention it, homie.
Well, that's pretty much it then, right? All that's left is to defend and take those chests.
Yep. And the boss gave Rebecca a pretty much perfect level to wrap it up with style.
A good ending finally, huh?
I'm sorry to say it, but it's not over yet, boys. The thief's still on the loose.
Don't worry, I have a plan for him. Now he ain't gonna be pillaging my shit.
Will he start stealing Hector's stuff like that thief on the first chapter?
Only one way to find out, I guess. Apparently not. I guess he's just gonna run off now.
Yep, seems like it. Mission accomplished then?
Well, I guess your wacky strategy ended up working in the end, eh, Donald?
Yep, told you it was gonna work.
Yeah, it's like he said, it's dirty, but gets the job done. Well then, time to get those chests. And the loot wasn't so bad after all. GG's, boys.
Yep, had a rocky start, but once again, everything went well. GG's, man.